30 days away from leaving the United States. Whew, today has been busy, but very productive. Finally got my son to do more to get his stuff packed. And I think we actually finally got all his stuff packed. So I'm really excited about that. I was also able to shift some of my stuff around a little bit so I can make room for some of his stuff. So that was nice. Yeah, I did a lot today. We went to breakfast, I went to the park, did my 3+ mile walk. Actually, I think we walked more than 3 miles because we kind of had a little issue with the tracker, and it's okay though. The more the merrier. We did that. I said farewell to one of the parks that I used to go to, or that I like to go to every once in a while. Did a lot of stuff around the house, patched up some stuff, just patched up little stuff that needed to be done, stuff that we were supposed to do a while ago and we didn't do. We threw out our couch. So there's nothing in the living room to sit on. Nothing. The only thing in the living room is a table with just a bunch of junk on top of it. And as far as how I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very I'm getting more and more excited every day. We're actually been also looking at some of the places that we want to check out and how we want to kind of do our first weeks there, because ultimately we want to make sure that we find a permanent place. We don't want to be doing Airbnbs too often. Worst case scenario, what we have planned to do is basically to play it by ear. But while we're staying in Tirana, we're going to go check out Doris for maybe a weekend or two. And then once we're done with that first Airbnb, if we don't have a place by then, if we have not found what we want by then we're going to get another Airbnb in another part of Albania. And we're thinking Skoder. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Definitely want to check out Skoder. We want to check out, I think it's Golem. It's not that far from Doris. And then we want to also check out Vlor. It's a little further. It's more of a coastal. I think it's more coastal and it's more south, which is fine. But what I'm noticing about Vlor is it seems to be cheaper as far as what I've seen with at least some of the stuff that I've seen on Facebook. But I'm not going to go by Facebook 100%. But it just gives me an idea of what things are looking like. So we're going to play that by ear. When we get there, we're going to see how that goes. But we definitely want to check out Doris. That's one of the main places that we're kind of interested in because it's about, I think, 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes from Tirana. And it's still a city, has a city center. It's still a city type place. With it being kind of close to the capital, I think that's a good thing. We still have to figure that out because I'm not sure. I feel like Doris is getting a little on the expensive side because I also feel like a lot of people are going there. So we'll see. And after today, all the things that I've done, I've been on my feet all day. I've been working. I feel good about what I've gotten done today. I have been enjoying some wine. Cheers. It's been a long time. I don't hardly ever drink, but this wine is right on time. And back here, I have this empty closet. Well, it's not really empty, but that's where all my suitcases are. They're just in there. I have said, I don't know how many times that I'm done packing, but obviously that's not how things have went. I have not been done packing, but I think this time I'm really done. I really like to go through and make sure that a lot of the stuff that I was trying to pack, I really wanted. I ended up getting rid of a lot of stuff today that after looking at it, I was thinking what was I trying to pack this? What was my goal there? What was I trying to do? We also kind of worked to condense down my products, skincare products and stuff and hair care products in one suitcase because they were taking up a lot of the weight. And they were making me have suitcases, which was not necessary because it's I don't want to have overweight suitcase because we're flying through Air Canada and their suitcase policy kind of sucks because their suitcases are $100. Carry check bag. It's $100 for each one. That alone. If you go over the weight, it's $100. That's why I have so many suitcases. I have 5 total. One is already paid for because it was paid with the booking, but the rest of them I'll have to pay for. But that was the reason why I ended up with extra one because I was well, if I'm going to go overweight, I might as well just go overweight. You know what I mean? There's no point in me one suitcase that's overweight by just, whatever the max is. Because I think as long as it's under 51 pounds, it's fine. But anything over 51 pounds, between I think 51 and 70, would be the overweight, would have the overweight fee applied. So I'm like, if I'm gonna go overweight, I might as well just get a whole new suitcase and fill it up. Like, the hell? But yeah, we got 30 days out and things are really starting to feel more and more real every day. That's my check-in for today. I'm gonna keep it simple because I'm kind of tired. I almost forgot to do this. I was like, let me get on here and kind of check in and say hey and share what I did today. I'll hope you enjoyed some of the clips that I put in throughout the video. Those are just the things that I did today that I was able to like get some clips of. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. We'll be on day 29. Counting down. The countdown is counting down to Albania.